Highest scoring game, a match played on March 11, 1920, between the Montreal Canadiens and the Quebec Bulldogs stands as one of the highest scoring games in NHL history. The Montreal Canadiens defeated the Quebec Bulldogs with a score of 16-3, with Montreal Canadiens scoring 16 goals. Maurice Richard, how he changed the game of hockey forever. When we think of hockey legends, names like Wayne Gretzky, Bobby Orr, and Mario Lemieux often come to mind. But one name that should never be forgotten is Maurice Rocket Richard. Known for his incredible speed, goal-scoring ability, and fierce competitiveness, Richard revolutionized the game of hockey and left a lasting impact on the sport. Born in 1921 in Montreal, Quebec, Maurice Richard grew up playing hockey in the streets of his hometown. He joined the Montreal Canadiens in 1942 and quickly made a name for himself as one of the most dominant players in the league. Richard's career was marked by numerous records, accolades, and achievements that solidified his place as a hockey legend. One of Richard's most significant contributions to the game was his goal-scoring prowess. In an era where goaltenders were not as heavily protected as they are today, Richard's ability to find the back of the net was unmatched. He became the first player in NHL history to score 50 goals in a single season, a milestone that was unheard of at the time. Richard's scoring ability earned him the nickname Rocket for his explosive speed and deadly accuracy on the ice. But Richard was more than just a goal scorer. He was also a fierce competitor who was not afraid to stand up for himself and his teammates. Richard's fiery temperament and willingness to defend himself on the ice made him a fan favorite in Montreal and earned him the respect of his peers around the league. Richard's tenacity and leadership on the ice inspired a generation of players to play with passion and determination. Off the ice, Richard was also a trailblazer. As one of the first prominent French-Canadian players in the NHL, Richard faced discrimination and prejudice throughout his career. But he never let the hate or bigotry deter him from playing the game he loved. Richard used his platform to advocate for equality and inclusivity in hockey, paving the way for future generations of diverse players to succeed in the sport. Richard's impact on the game of hockey was also felt in the way he inspired future generations of players to push themselves to greater heights. His work ethic, dedication, and love for the game set an example for young players to follow. Richard's influence can be seen in the way players like Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, and Sidney Crosby have all cited him as a major influence on their careers. In conclusion, Maurice Richard's legacy as one of hockey's greatest players will forever be remembered. His contributions to the game, both on and off the ice, have left an indelible mark on the sport of hockey. Richard's goal-scoring ability, competitiveness, and leadership have inspired generations of players to strive for greatness and never back down from a challenge. As we continue to celebrate the history of hockey, let us never forget the impact that Maurice Rocket Richard had on the game and the lasting legacy he leaves behind.